My name is Quinn Deffenbaugh, and today I'll be showing you two ways to make steaks. The first is a dry rub, which is used on less tough steaks like the ribeye to flavor it. The next is marinade, which is used on tougher steaks like flank steaks or T-bones to both make it more tender and flavor it. To start off, we're going to do the dry rub on a ribeye steak. The ingredients that I'm going to be using today are coarse salt, black pepper ground, chili powder, cayenne pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. To start off the dry rub, we're going to start with salt. Salt, you can't have too much of it, but it brings out all the other ingredients and their individual flavors. So I like to use coarse salt because I think it's better for cooking. So you want to apply that generously. I don't really do measurements for my ingredients because I'm aware of their flavors and how strong they are. Next, we're going to do pepper. And you want to apply not as much pepper as you did salt, but still a good amount. Next is onion powder. Now you want to use a lot of onion powder because it's not as strong as the salt and pepper or garlic powder that we're going to use in a sec. Next we're going to do the garlic powder. And you want to do about as much of this as the pepper. Next is chili powder, which you don't have to do, but I really like. And this is just for a little bit of flavor, so not a whole lot. And then top it off, cayenne pepper, which is going to add a little heat to it. And you definitely don't want to put a lot of this on. Right. Next, you're going to rub all the ingredients into the steak so that flavor really gets ground in. Alright, so now I'm going to be grilling the ribeye steak that I did the dry rub on. I've had the grill on for a little bit, so it's pretty hot. I'm going to reduce the heat so the ribeye doesn't cook too fast and is still tender when I pull it off. Alright, so the steak is done. I'm going to go take it inside and eat it. The next thing we're going to do is a marinade, which is used on tougher steaks like the T-bone to both tenderize it and flavor it. So the first thing we're going to do is take it and put it in this bag. Now the first ingredient we're going to add is this red cooking wine, which is acidic, and that's going to allow the flavors to seep deeper into the meat, and it's also going to help tenderize it. So we'll add some of that. The next thing we're going to add to the marinade is jalapeno that I've cut up. Now the jalapeno is going to do a few things. One, it's delicious. Two, it adds a kick. And three, the fruitiness of it is going to help bring out the fruitiness in the wine, which in turn is going to help bring out the flavors in the garlic and onions I'm going to add a little later. Next thing we're going to do is salt, which is, I explained before, helps a lot. And in this one especially, you want to add a lot. Next is pepper, a lot of that one as well. And onion powder. And garlic powder. So the last thing is we're just going to mix it up in this bag and then let it sit for preferably a few hours. So, just like with the ribeye, we're going to turn the heat down for this T-bone. Take it out of the bag. Just been marinating in. Man, I can already feel it's going to be tender. Throw it on the grill. Alright, so it's time to take this one in and eat it as well.